Says our destiny. Says our destiny. Says our destiny.
Hi everyone. Please forgive me for the noise outside. There's construction going on, but I wanted to make a video on how to help to prevent your hair from weighing down, because I realize when you're on a hair journey with all these oils and different products and moisturizing and sealing, your hair might have the tendency to be weighed down or look weighed down. So I wanted to give you some tips and suggestions to help you prevent your hair from weighing down. So the first one I'd like to talk about is clarifying, the importance of clarifying your hair by using a clarifying shampoo or deep cleansing shampoo, and that is to remove buildup on your hair, because that when you're using all these products, your hair they bond to your hair. So it's important to remove that buildup on your hair, because that also contributes to weighing down your hair. So it's important to clarify your hair at least two times per month, or 2 to 3 times per month, to remove that buildup. The other thing I would like to suggest is that when you're deep conditioning your hair, if you really don't want your hair to be weighed down, avoid adding oils to your deep conditioner, because oils tend to be heavy, especially castor oil. So you can avoid oils, you can avoid adding oils to your deep conditioner. And in terms of air drying your hair, or when you're going to use a leave-in treatment, use water-based leave-in treatment. Don't use your leave-in treatment that has oil in it, because again, oils are really heavy and water is a lot lighter than oil. So use your water-based products as opposed to oil-based products for your leave-in. And when you're oiling your hair, because I know a lot of people, like I've seen a lot of people showing you how they oil their scalp, they use an applicator bottle, and I do not recommend an applicator bottle. I suggest that you section your hair and you part it very thinly, and you put your finger on the oil and you go through section by section. So I know it's time consuming, it's easier to use the applicator bottle than just add oil, but you can't necessarily control the amount of oil that you put in your hair. And usually when you use the applicator bottle, it releases a lot of oils, and that contributes to weighing down your hair. So I think oiling your hair in partition is very good. And also when you're oiling your hair that way, do not just dip your finger in the oil. Use the back of your finger and just put a thin layer of oil on it, because that is enough. The other tip that I will give you is when you're flat ironing your hair, I would suggest that when you're going to moisturize and seal before you flat iron, use a small amount, like a pea-sized amount of moisturizer, and then you use serum, and use a little bit of serum. And I will suggest the heat protector serum. And sometimes if you've deep conditioned your hair and you feel that your hair is moisturized, I don't think it's extremely necessary to moisturize and seal your hair and then add in serum and then flat ironing. So you can just go ahead after you've deep conditioned your hair dry, and then add the serum and then flat iron. You will have more of a bounce, and your hair will flow a lot easier and not feel weighed down. In terms of moisturizing your hair daily, I would suggest that some people moisturize their hair in the mornings and also in the nights. I suggest, if you don't want your hair weighed down, to moisturize your hair only once for the day, and just use a small amount. Divide your hair in two, not in necessarily a lot of different sections, and focus a lot on the ends and use just a little. And in terms of sealing, try to use lighter oils. For example, you can use olive oil is light, coconut oil is light, and jojoba oil and grapeseed oil is also light. So you can use those oils to seal your hair. So, and oils to avoid if you're trying to prevent weighing down your hair, number one is castor oil, because that is super thick, especially black Jamaican castor oil. So yeah, and a last tip is that co-wash your hair. because this really helps, because you normally would co-wash your hair in the middle of the week. So for example, I would do like a shampoo wash on a Sunday. By the time I get to Wednesday, my hair is kind of feeling way down, but it's okay because that's my co-wash day, so my hair is back to, you know, I removed some of the product from my hair and I'm on my way again to having, you know, less weight down hair. So co-washing is a good way to help in terms of weight down hair, because, you know, it does help to remove some of the product that has been built up throughout the week. So yeah, those are my tips to avoid weight down hair, and I hope it helps. And if you might have any other tip that you would like to suggest, please comment and leave it below. So thanks for watching. Bye.
The girl I want like a gypsy. One more shot.